What's going on, everybody? This is Jose Betancourt, and as always, thank you for viewing my videos. So here I have a pair of Freedom headphones. They're Bluetooth. They're by Jaybird. And here's the company right here, Jaybird. Now, if you're not familiar with Jaybird, they make Bluetooth headphones, and that's all they specialize in. And let me tell you, their specialty is when you think of Jaybird and the word specialty, they go hand in hand because Jaybird makes high quality Bluetooth headphones. And currently they have a few models. They have the X series and the Freedom. Now the Freedom headphones, and let me get this to zoom in here real quick. Now the Freedom series is a lot different than the X series. The Freedom headphones, Bluetooth headphones that I have here. Look at the size of these earbuds. Now, I don't have the X2s, which is what I had previously, and I decided to go with this one. They are so thin, so light, that it makes wearing these headphones a really comfortable experience. Now, these ear tips are the largest ear tips you're going to find in the package that you get with your Jaybird Freedoms. I went with the larger earpiece because that allows me to have more isolation from the sound, and it's a more comfortable fit than the medium or the small. So you get memory foam tips as well, but I went with the larger earbuds or the earpieces because, as I stated, it really isolates the sound. So much so that sometimes I have to lower the volume so that I can be aware of what's going on in my surroundings. Now, because these are so thin, the earpieces themselves, the earbuds, you have to compromise somehow. So here is where the battery is going to be located. And of course, you have your controls. You have your volume, your play, and your volume down. You can answer calls. You can talk with either Siri or Google, depending on which operating system that is on your phone. And overall, the sound is really clear. They even came up with a new method for the Freedoms that you hear everything when you get a phone call. You hear everything from I think is a omnidirectional microphone. I could be wrong, but I can hear everything in my surroundings when I receive a telephone call. So it's pretty odd at first, but it's pretty cool. Now you see this connector right here. You attach this to a portable battery that attaches right here magnetically. And let me get that battery for you guys right now. Comes with this nice little sleek case. Let me take out the content that is in here. Comes with this cool little USB cable. And here is your charging station. It attaches just like this. So there are a few negatives about having this. Obviously the size, and you can see right here, it's charging my headphones right now. Now you're going to add weight, and as I stated, because they sacrificed size, and this is all metal, by the way. It's a premium design and a premium build. So is your button layout. So you have your battery charger. So they say, Jaybird that is, they say you get about 6 hours of battery life. But in reality, you're getting 4 without the charging station, and maybe an additional 3 with the charging station connected to it. Now, I can charge the headphones just like this, and it will charge for about 30 minutes. Or I can attach it via the USB cable. And if you do that, you're going to get a full charge in about an hour or so, maybe even less. So there is a small sacrifice. you get a sleek design, something that is, uh, in my opinion, as far as I can tell, I have not seen a pair of Bluetooth headphones that are this small. But of course, in order to get that type of size, you need to sacrifice something. So they had to sacrifice some battery life. And for me, when I go to work, I plug this in, or I just overall plug it into a wall and charge it to 100%. And by the time my day is over at work and I'm ready to hit the New York subway, I don't have to worry about running out of battery. So here is my Samsung Galaxy Note 7. By the way, I'm still loving this phone, even though there has been a recall. And it's really kind of funny that I do my review and the very next day, they're talking about a recall, a mass recall. But anyway, back to the Jaybird Freedom. So what really differentiates the Freedom headphones from, let's say, the X2 or even Bose, Beats, whatever. Let me go back to my phone. Okay. What Jaybird did was really was come up with their own application that really sets the Jaybird Freedom apart from any other pair of headphones. Now, right now, it's not connected. But when they are connected, in the bottom, you will get an indicator with the amount of battery left on your Jaybird headphones. And you can set your own sound settings. Now, this is just not equalizers that you would see on another, let's say, application like MX Player or something like that. What you're doing here is changing the sound settings via firmware. And those sound settings will remain no matter what device you have your Jaybird Freedoms paired to. So I have this set up right now for loud bass. So when I have them connected to my iPad Pro, the same exact sound is going to come out of the headphones as it would if I was listening to them on my Note 7. So you're just not changing the settings via software to the phone. You're setting them via the firmware on the actual headphones. And that is freaking cool. So cool that maybe sometime this month when Jaybird releases the X3, it's going to have the same application. So these are mine. You have preset sound settings from various artists. And you have flat, that's mine. You can even set a little custom picture next to the ones you created. So that is mine. And if you so choose to, you can go, these are sponsored athletes, I believe. This is a brand new one, workout. I'm going to try this one as a matter of fact when we're done, because that's brand new. They came out with a recent update. Make it pump, brand new. Definitely got to try that one out. It's a really, really great pair of headphones. And the convenience of not having to worry about wires, and this is Bluetooth 4.0 or 4.1. So when I'm on the train, I'm listening to music on my phone, and when I'm ready to pop in a movie on my iPad Pro, I turn off the music on my phone, pop in the iPad Pro, it automatically switches over to my iPad Pro, and I can do all that wirelessly without any wires attached to my iPad Pro or my phone. And that is really, really convenient. And of course, when there's a telephone call, it automatically goes back to your phone and takes the phone call. And that's not a feature that is dedicated strictly to the Freedoms. That's Bluetooth 4.1, I believe it is. But anyway, the downfall to these headphones, I'd say it would be that battery. If you want something that has elongated battery life, the Jaybird X2 or even the X3 that are coming out, they have about 8 hours to maybe 10 hours of battery life, consecutive battery life. And of course, these are $200 So they're not exactly cheap and they're not super expensive, but I showed you the application. You can design your own sound for your specific taste. And if you want to listen to hip hop with a lot of bass, you can do so. It's really flexible and awesome. But as always, I'm Jose Betancourt. Thank you for viewing my videos. Talk to you soon.